Don't come any closer. Don't come any closer. Don't.
Help me. I'll take responsibility for you.
Don't let me go. No. No. Let go of me. Let go of me. I, Jane, the adopted daughter of the Baker family, was forced by my adoptive parents to marry Xavier, the vegetable heir of the Leedy family, for a dowry of $30 million. The night before the wedding, I was with this vegetable.
Bow to each other. The ceremony is complete.
From now on, this man, once a legend in Dragton's business world, now a useless vegetable due to an accident, is my husband. The night before our wedding, I was with this stranger. It's a good thing you can't see me.
Madam, your bath water is ready.
Okay, thank you.
My bride played wild with others the night before our wedding and ended up covered in injuries.
Mr. Leedy, you guessed right. The ones who tried to hurt you that night were indeed your stepmother and stepbrother. Luckily, you discovered it in time and switched the poison. Now we've already obtained evidence of their crime. Just give the word.
Not yet. Let the show go on a bit longer. I want to see what else they're capable of. How's the investigation? I asked you to do going?
The drug that simulates death causes delirium. That night, the girl who went to your room and gave you the antidote is still unknown.
Stay away. Stay away. Ah, let go of me. Ah. No, let ho.
This knot is tied in a very unique way. It's the only lead she left. Find the woman who saved me. I need to take responsibility for her.
Okay.
Looked closely. This guy doesn't look bad. It's a shame he's a vegetable.
Jane, don't cry. I really wanted to watch you grow up. Jane, haven't you always asked Mommy what this knot is called? It's called the Eternity Knot. I hope when you grow up, you and your loved one will be together forever. Just the two of you. Jane, don't cry.
Being with my loved one forever is impossible now. But, escaping the Baker family is a blessing for me. Besides, if you snuff it someday, I can inherit your fortune and become a rich widow.
You wicked woman. You really are counting on that.
I'll make the best of it. Since we're husband and wife, I should take good care of you. Oh my god. Even a person in a coma has such a great figure. Before getting sick, he must have worked out a lot.
Touch anything else, and you're dead.
Sister-in-law, don't yell. It's me.
Let go of me. You're Xavier's brother, John. Let go of me.
You married into the Leedy family. To give us an heir, I'll help you. It must be tough, being stuck with this living corpse.
Let go of me. Are you crazy? I'm your sister-in-law.
So what if you are? You can have my baby, and say it's Xavier's. Anyway, it'll be a Leedy family heir.
Let go.
Go ahead and scream.
Let
No matter
go of
how
me.
loud you scream, your useless husband can't hear you.
Let her go.
Ghost! Ghost! A ghost! Ghost!
How dare you? There's a camera in this room. You dared to harass my wife. Right in front of me. And you tried to poison me. I'll settle the score with you. Take him away.
You were awake the whole time?
Yes.
You could have stopped John from the start, but you waited until the end to get evidence of him, forcing himself on me.
Yes.
You were faking it. This whole thing was your plan.
You're smarter than I thought. But don't think I'm interested in you. A promiscuous woman like you. I only saved you because you're my wife in name. I'll talk to Grandma soon about ending this marriage.
If I wasn't forced, who would marry a cold-blooded man like you?
Forced? Forced by the 30 million dowry?
That's...
Xavier. Xavier, you're really awake.
Grandma.
Do you feel any discomfort?
Don't worry, Grandma. I'm perfectly fine now.
Good, good. Jane, you're our Leedy family's Lugiharm. As soon as you arrived, Xavier's illness is completely gone.
Grandma. Actually, Xavier, he...
Someone bring it in.
Grandma, what do you mean?
Dobgrade adete, mutton fatiade, pigeon blood ruby, the heart of the ocean, and these gold bars are all gifts from me.
Grandma, these are too valuable. I can't accept them.
Don't pretend. You married into this family. For money, didn't you?
Xavier, what are you saying? Jane saved your life. If you don't accept them, I will be upset.
Okay. Thank you, Grandma.
Such a gold digger.
Xavier, come out here for a second. I need to talk to you. Xavier, you actually sued your stepmother and stepbrother for attempted murder.
They poisoned me. Suing them is only right, isn't it?
The Leedy family business can be entirely yours, but on one condition: you let your stepbrother go.
Okay. I'll be merciful this once.
Mrs. Leedy, the attempted murder charge against your grandson has been off, but he's been accused of forcing himself on a woman.
What?
I only agreed to drop the charges about poisoning me. I didn't agree to drop the charges about what he did to my wife.
You little rascal. Oh, well. Jane must be frightened. Tonight, comfort her. Oh, go back now. Go back, go. In there. Jane, you two need to work hard and try to have a healthy baby soon.
Oh. Grandma, I have no problem. It's just that Xavier just woke up. His body must be.
My body is perfectly fine.
Good. I won't bother. You two lovebirds then. Grandma's leaving.
Hey, Grandma. Oh, Grandma, why did you lock the door? Don't you trust your grandson?
I'll open it tomorrow morning. Don't try playing pranks. I'll be watching you outside.
Mr. Leedy, I didn't expect that a powerful man like you would be scared of Grandma.
You just said I'm not well.
I was just... Oh. What are you doing? Are you crazy?
Grandma's listening outside. Since you took $30,000, you have to play along and act like a good wife.
How?
Scream.
Who?
Why is it so quiet?
Ouch. Be gentle.
Xavier's kit, passionate with Jane.
Young master is so energetic.
You're so rough. My turn.
Ouch.
Jane may look small, but she's so wild.
Jane, you're much tougher than me. You're getting even with me.
Ouch. Let's go. That tickles.
Seeing Jane and Xavier so in love puts my mind at ease.
Yes, madam, I believe you. We'll have a great grandchild soon.
Enough.
Mr. Leedy?
You have a key?
Of course I do. I just didn't want to argue with Grandma.
You...
Mr. Leedy? About that knot? It's quite unique. No one on the market knows it, but I found out. That night, the person registered at the hotel was Ethan Baker.
Jane's father. Could it be she was there that night? Evening of November 23rd. Where are you?
No. Could it be? He found out about the night before our wedding, that my father sold me to someone else? I'm home. My family can testify to that. What's wrong?
Nothing. After daybreak, I'll go home with you.
Oh. This man is so moody.
Xavier really woke up. If he finds out we sold Jane's first night, what should we do?
Jane would never tell him herself. Should we talk to the buyer?
The buyer's identity is secretive. I don't even know his real name. And that night, they didn't even go to room 606.
What?
The buyer told me the next day he had something come up, but he paid the money anyway.
How could there be such a fool?
If this gets out, we're all done for. Honey.
Dad.
Mr. Leedy. What brings you here? Mr. Leedy, please have a seat. Please.
Could it be her that night?
Xavier is looking at me. Mr. Leedy, let me pour you some tea. I've always heard Mr. Leedy is an outstanding man. Seeing you today, you're truly remarkable. Jane is so lucky.
I heard the person I'm engaged to is you. Then why didn't you marry me?
Well,
how could the Baker family marry their precious daughter to a vegetable? I've seen enough of this play. I'll go pack. We'll head back to the Leedy family soon.
November 23rd. You booked room 606 at the Royal Hotel. Who was the woman in there with you?
Xavier actually found out about this? I don't know.
Ethan, I advise you not to hide anything. Our Leedy family can find out anything.
It was my daughter. It was my daughter, Yolanda.
Dad, what are you talking about? That night, it was clearly...
Yolanda? Why are you still trying to save face? Mr. Leedy, that night, a man came and took advantage of my daughter.
Mr. Leedy, don't listen to my dad's nonsense.
I was the one there that night. I'll take responsibility for you. Don't worry. I'll divorce Jane soon and marry you.
To avoid Mr. Leedy's blame, I pushed Yolanda out to take the fall. I didn't expect it to turn out so well.
Mr. Leedy, I'm willing to marry you.
Good. Why does Yolanda not feel like the woman from that night at all?
What are you doing?
The hell? Are you blind? Mr. Leedy likes your sister. Mrs. Leedy can only be her.
Are you crazy?
Indeed, I will marry Yolanda.
That's perfect. Anyway, I can't wait to get divorced.
You're smart. Jane, you better keep the incident of your first night a secret. Otherwise, our whole family is finished.
What if I tell everyone that you sold me? You dare to do it but not admit it?
Sold you?
Mr. Leedy, she's talking about marrying you. She thinks we sold her out. Jane, the Baker family won't tolerate you, a lowly adopted daughter. How dare you hit me?
What's so surprising? I used to live under your roof in the Baker family. I won't be cowardly anymore.
I raised you for so many years, and you dare bully my daughter? You bitch.
Bitch.
Let's go.
Stop. Jane is still a member of the Leedy family. You can't bully her.
Xavier, but you promised that I'd be Mrs. Leedy.
Shameless. As long as Xavier and I haven't divorced, you'll always be the other woman.
That's enough. Jane, wait for me in the car.
Xavier, I'll wait for you, no matter how long it takes.
I said I'd marry you. But right now, Jane is still Mrs. Leedy. Don't push it.
Why is this guy so cocky?
Silly girl. Give it time. Do you think you can't win him over?
Exactly. Jane will soon be abandoned. She'll never know she was the one who slept with Mr. Leedy. This Jane messed around at home with these love knots. It's so annoying. Wanda, throw this away.
What did you and my dad talk about? Why, after your talk, you said you'd marry Yolanda?
You don't need to know. About the divorce, I'll have my lawyer draft the papers.
Okay. Anyway, I married you. To be a rich widow. Now you're suddenly awake? I can't accept it.
How dare you wish me dead? Say that again. Stop the car.
What are you doing?
Walk back to the Leadys yourself. Get out.
Fine, I will.
Go.
Yak, not chivalrous et al. I can't even get a cab. I'm so done. Why do rich people always live in places where I can't get a cab?
I thought you were going to walk till dawn.
Seriously, Mr. Leedy? You waited here for me, just to laugh at me?
After all, you are Grandma's good granddaughter-in-law. When I get back, and she doesn't see you, she will scold me.
When it comes to deception, you're the master, sir. Since we're getting divorced anyway, Mr. Leedy, you don't have to pretend we're a happy couple.
You think I want to put on this act with you? Grandma isn't that easy to talk to. After a while, I'll find a good reason to divorce you. But, while we're still married, you must play the part of a good wife. Behave yourself, and stop trying hooking up with other men.
When did I hook up with other men?
You know if you did.
You're crazy. If I had accepted Sunny, would things have been different? Oh, it's raining. This is for me?
Jane. Thanks for helping me study last time. I got the first place scholarship this time.
That's great. I knew you could do it. This is a friendly hug.
What's this? I've never seen this kind of knot.
My mother gave it to me. It's a unique, special knot of hers. It's called...
What's it called?
The Eternity Knot.
Jane, I like you. Be my girlfriend.
Who?
What? The Eternity Knot? She was the woman that night. Grandma gave you so much jewelry. Are you overjoyed?
Of course. Just looking at them makes me laugh. Why? Did Mr. Leedy come to my room just to mock me?
She really doesn't hide her greed. I came to have you sign this.
Mr. Leedy, you're so efficient. I'll sign. Of course, I'll sign. After the divorce, I'll go find Sunny and confess my feelings. I hope it's not too late.
Bella Stewart, heiress of the Stewart family, got engaged to Sunny, heir of Sook Group, today.
You signed it so quickly. Didn't you even read it? Aren't you afraid I'll leave you with nothing?
I thought I could go to Sunny after the divorce.
Oh, I was just kidding. I won't leave you with nothing. Look, there's compensation here.
Madam, it's bad. Mr. Leedy is forcing Mrs. Leedy to sign divorce papers. Mrs. Leedy's crying like a baby.
What?
I was just kidding. I won't leave you with nothing. Look, here's your compensation. $2 million.
No, I'm crying because of
Xavier.
Grandma.
You bung. Heartless. You just woke up and you're forcing Jane to get a divorce.
No, Grandma. I'm not crying because of the divorce. It's because...
Jane, don't worry. Grandma won't let you be wronged.
Grandma. Jane and I came to a mutual agreement. Who knew she'd suddenly change her mind?
Shut up. Xavier, listen to me. Jane is our daughter-in-law. That's settled, and no one can change it. If you insist on a divorce, you'll give up your inheritance. I'll disown you.
Grandma, you misunderstood. Actually, I want a divorce too.
Jane, don't be afraid. As long as I'm here, no one can force you to leave. Once you get pregnant, your child will be the heir. Even if Xavier doesn't cooperate, we have the best fertility specialists.
Hey.
Your clothes.
Mind your own business. Jane, you're so scheming. You signed so readily, and then you put on this act. Did you call Grandma beforehand?
I didn't.
You're acting so well. Why don't you become an actress?
What a psycho.
Come on. Stop acting. Your seduction skills are pathetic.
I wasn't. I didn't know you were here.
I won't touch you. You better give up on having my baby.
Hey, Xavier, don't be so full of yourself. Who wants your love? Who wants to have your baby? When you were a vegetable, no woman in this city wanted to marry you. Now everyone's sucking up to you. For your money. Actually, nobody loves you.
Jane, have you forgotten what happens when you cross me?
Yes, sir.
Lock her in the dark room. No food, no power, no internet. Let her out when she admits she's wrong.
Hey, you psycho. What age is this? It's 2025. Still grounding people? I won't give in to you.
Come on, ma'am.
Don't touch me.
Ma'am, if you can't take it, just apologize to Mr. Leedy.
I did nothing wrong. My only mistake was marrying him.
Then I'm sorry.
Let me out.
Has she admitted her mistake?
Not yet. The madam said she'd rather starve than admit being wrong.
Then let her keep starving. Without my permission, no one is allowed to open the door. Come in.
Mr. Leedy, the meeting can start now.
Let's go. Everyone, have a seat. Please begin. Mr. Leedy, this is the project proposal I've prepared. Please take a look. For this product, we've adopted a new type of packaging. The material is imported from Paris, and based on our users' experience, it's been well received. Jane is locked up alone. Will she be all right? Good. Everyone, please take a look. Mr. Leedy, that concludes my report. Mr. Leedy. Good. We'll proceed with this plan. I'll be on a business trip for 3 days. I'll leave the company in your hands.
Yes, Mr. Leedy. See you, Mr. Leedy.
Madam, you're finally back. Ms. Jane angered Mr. Leedy and we're locked up in a dark room.
What? Let her out now.
Open this door!
Well, Mr. Leedy said it can't be opened yet.
What? I'm not dead yet. And this house is already under Xavier's control? Open the door. Jane. 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 Jane.
Grandma.
Quick. Get the Jane to the hospital. Hurry. Come on. You bunk. How dare you hurt Jane while I was away? This is too much. If anything happens to Jane, I won't spare you.
This woman is stirring up trouble in front of Grandma again.
Mr. Leedy, Jane was locked up at home for 3 days, and she passed out.
3 days? How is that possible? Didn't I tell you to let her out?
I
didn't send it? Let's go. Back to the Leedys.
Look at this indicator. Jane, you're awake. Do you feel any discomfort?
Much better. Doctor, can I go home after the IV drip?
Do you really not feel anything?
Doctor, do I have some terminal illness?
Of course not. Jane, you're pregnant.
Pregnancy test, 4 weeks. Could it be that day, Xavier and I?
This was discovered accidentally during a blood test. Fortunately, the baby is fine. Jane, congratulations.
Thank you, Doctor. Doctor, could you please keep my pregnancy a secret? I want to tell my family the good news, myself.
Of course. Now, you get some rest.
No matter who the father is, I'm keeping this baby. That jerk, Xavier, I'm divorcing him.
Sir.
Where's Jane?
Madam went to the hospital. Old Madam said she's safe now. Sir, I've been holding Madam's phone.
What were you doing? I asked you to look after Jane, not to send her to the hospital.
Sir, didn't you tell me not to let Madam leave without your permission? So I didn't dare.
You just blindly follow whatever I say. Can't you use your judgment? Next time I make unreasonable requests for Jane, ignore it.
I thought you hated Madam. Are you concerned about her now?
Is Mr. Leedy blaming me now that I'm out of confinement?
No, Mr. Leedy was just showing concern.
Shut up. Leave.
Okay.
Why are you blaming her? Grandma saved me. Yell at Grandma if you dare.
You're still alive and kicking.
Of course. I'm a tough lady. Give me my phone back.
You haven't apologized to me yet. No.
I'm sorry, Mr. Leedy. I was wrong before. I won't say you're unloved anymore. You're so brilliant. People who want to marry you could circle the city 3 times. You're so generous, so don't hold it against me.
Good that you know.
Oh no, oh no, oh no.
Jane, you've been absent for 3 days. Starting today, you are fired.
I lost my job.
Madam is throwing up. Could she be pregnant?
You are pregnant? Did you secretly work with a fertility doctor and have my child?
Are you crazy? I haven't eaten for days, and I just ate too much. Besides, I accidentally kissed you, so I'm nauseous. You.
Then I must hate you. More than you hate me. Jane, if one day you really do get pregnant with my child, I won't allow you to have it.
Oh no. Xavier already hates me. If he finds out I'm pregnant with someone else's child, will my baby be safe? But if I get a divorce now, Grandma won't agree. What should I do?
Hey, Jane. You finally answered. I couldn't reach you for days.
Sawars, honey, I'm pregnant.
What? Didn't you say you and your husband weren't in love? What's going on?
It's not his.
What are you going to do?
I was planning to run away once I saved enough, but I lost my job. It's all that jerk's fault.
Jane, it's okay. I'm about to apply to a big company in Dragton. The salary there is high. I submitted your resume too. Want to interview together?
Sure. Ice Sweet Group. This is the company you were talking about?
Yeah.
Strange. I feel like I've heard of it somewhere.
That's not surprising. Their cosmetics line is #1 in Dragton.
Maybe I heard it on the news.
Let's go.
Please fill out this form. When your name is called, go to the conference room for your interview.
Jane, I'm a bit of unsure. Look at them, all PhDs and masters. Newbies like us. We'll just be losers.
Have some faith in yourself. Whether we succeed or not, at least we tried.
Good news, everyone. Mr. Leedy, our boss, will be here to interview you himself. Do your best. If he chooses you, your career will be smooth sailing.
Mr. Leedy is coming himself?
What? Xavier is coming. Oh, no. Sawars, honey, good luck with your interview. I really have to go.
Where are you going? Jane, it's almost your turn. Why are you running away?
I'm sorry. Your company is too fancy. I've decided to give up the interview.
Do you think this group is some bazaar? You can come and go as you please. I came here to tell everyone to behave themselves. But you just have to defy me, don't you?
I didn't mean that.
Mr. Leedy is extremely busy. He rarely comes to our department. If he sees you, an unruly girl causing trouble, we'll all be screwed by you.
I just wanted to leave. I didn't cause any trouble.
Jane, right? Dishonest people like you, who run away, should be banned by our group. I'll send your resume to all the HR managers in Dragton. I'll make sure you can't find a job citywide. Mr. Leedy, I didn't know you were here. I was disciplining an unruly interviewee. I'm so sorry to have disturbed you.
Of all people, you run into Xavier.
I just heard you wanted to ban her.
Yes.
Such big words. Even if I dislike this woman, it's not up to others to bully her. Ms. Wood, you're too used to having your way. A small applicant doesn't need you to make such a fuss. Go to the finance office today and get your salary.
I'm sorry, Mr. Leedy. You can't fire me, Mr. Leedy. I have a family to support. I still have a mortgage to pay. Hank, please help me plead with him.
Jane, does Mr. Leedy know you? He's standing up for you.
No.
Hank, announce that iSweet Group will never hire her.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Leedy, I was wrong, Mr. Leedy.
All right, let's go.
Jane, come in.
Mr. Leedy wants to interview you himself. Don't forget me.
When you make it, my naive bestie. Xavier wants to torture me himself.
Hello, Mr. Leedy.
Have a seat.
Mr. Leedy, Yolanda is here. She's waiting for you in your office.
Why is she here? You can start without me. I'll be back later.
Hello. I'm Jane. Here's my resume.
Sorry.
You clumsy fool. Jane?
Yes. She's interviewing for the makeup artist position. At this time, it should be her turn.
This Jane, spending the night with Xavier wasn't enough. Now she wants to be with him during the day.
Mr. Leedy, Mrs. Leedy has been waiting for you.
She's not Mrs. Leedy.
But Miss Baker said she is.
You can leave.
Yes, sir.
Xavier, I'll be your wife sooner or later. If I don't say that, they won't respect me.
What's up?
Xavier, I miss you.
This is the office. Don't come here again.
Mr. Leedy, I was just a little anxious, so my tone was a bit harsh. Since I'll be your wife soon, why don't I start learning how to manage the company now? I can help you in the future.
Okay, then you can start as the planning director. It just so happens we're missing an interviewer today. You can fill in.
Okay. Jane, I'll humiliate you properly.
Hello, Mr. Leedy.
Yolanda is also an interviewer today. Have a seat.
Xavier, why did you bring Yolanda here? Jerk and his mistress are really inseparable.
I think Jane is completely unsuitable. Judging from her resume, she lacks experience and doesn't even meet the basic requirements.
I think the most important thing for this job is ability. I had excellent grades in school and received a lot of praise during my internship. I'm fully capable of this job. As for experience, I can garner it gradually.
Unqualified. Just unqualified. What's your excuse?
Well, since Mr. Leedy had someone completely incompetent interview me, I quit. I'm leaving now.
Don't want this job?
I don't want it.
Then I insist on hiring you.
Are you kidding me? Mr. Leedy, no matter how much you pay me, I won't come. Find someone else.
If you dare refuse me, no company will dare hire you. No one will dare offend me.
Is that so? We'll see.
She actually slammed Mr. Leedy's door. She's crazy.
Yet.
Hank.
Yes, sir?
Spread the word. Any company that dares to hire Jane is against me.
Yes, sir!
I'm not afraid of you, Xavier.
Jane, what's wrong? You seem so angry.
If I could breathe fire right now, Xavier would be the first one I'd roast.
Let's go.
Jane. Oh, our CEO filled in for me. Sorry I'm late. I didn't expect you'd already finished the interviews. When I came over, I heard that Jane talking about you all the way.
Do you know her?
She is my alumna. The skincare brand she developed in college is still a bestseller. She won both fame and fortune. If Jane could work for our company, our R&D department could definitely develop more bestsellers. Don't doubt it. If Jane went to another company and created another brand, she'd definitely be our biggest competitor. If you still want Ice Sweet Group to have a world-renowned skincare brand, Jane has to work for us.
I said, no company would dare hire her.
Let's make a bet then. Let's see if any company dares to take the risk and hire her. You just don't understand her value. What a pity.
I'd like to see who dares.
Then let's wait and see.
Slow down. Even if you're mad, you can't. Drink bubble tea like it's water. It's just a messed up interview. Jane, you're so talented. You'll find a good job soon.
I'm not upset about that. Do you know who interviewed me today?
Who?
My husband and his mistress. Xavier is my husband, and the mistress is actually Yolanda.
What? Your husband is the CEO of the Leedy Group. And he's cheating with your sister? This news is getting much crazier.
And he's threatening to blacklist me, so I can't find a job in Dragton.
Okay, don't be angry.
That Xavier, I won't give in to him. What's up?
I'll order another cake. You guys talk.
Jane, long time no see.
Hello, Sonny. No. Now. I should call you Mr. Sook.
Jane, do we have to be so formal?
I'm just the baker's adopted daughter. Mr. Sook, you're a big shot whose engagement makes headlines. I don't think you and I have anything to do with each other.
Jane, are you still mad that I left without saying goodbye? And left you and chose a well-matched fiancé?
Abandoning me? We were never together. We were just close classmates. Mr. Sook, I think you've misunderstood.
Jane, I'm sorry, I let you down.
Don't mention it, Mr. Sook. You have your path, and I have mine.
I didn't mean anything else. I just wanted to help you. I know you're not doing well. Otherwise, the Baker family wouldn't have put a price on your innocence.
How did you know about this?
Because I was the one who bought it.
That man that night was Sonny? The baby I'm carrying is his.
Jane, don't be afraid. This won't get out. Not even your parents will know. I was that guy.
Stop it. Don't say anymore.
I'm sorry, Jane. But if I hadn't, someone else would have. I couldn't stand by and watch you suffer, and I couldn't do nothing.
Why? Why you? Do you know how much this hurt me? You ruined my life.
Why did Jane react like that? I didn't show up to protect her reputation. I'm sorry, Jane.
Let go of me. Don't touch me.
Investigate that man and his relationship with Jane.
Yes, Leedy. I found it. That man is Sonny, the heir of the Sook family. He and Mrs. Leedy were old classmates.
They were old flames?
No, that's not right. Sonny and Mrs. Leedy were college classmates. He pursued her for 4 years in college, but Mrs. Leedy never agreed.
I think they're more than just friends.
Yes, I heard them say that they liked each other back in college. Everyone thought they would get married.
Xavier, why are you sitting here like a ghost? You scared me.
It's so late. Where were you?
None of your business.
I'm asking you again. Where were you?
I went to grab bubble tea, and then came home.
You went to see your old flame, Sonny, and didn't mention a word about it.
Let go of me. He and I just ran into each other, and you and Yolanda were practically engaged. You two were lovey-dovey. We just held hands, that's all.
I can do it. That doesn't mean you can.
Yes, I'm just a nobody. You're a big shot. I can't mess with you. Then let's get a divorce.
Fine. You met with Sonny once, and you're so confident now? You even know how to strike first. Fine. Divorce, but not now. Between us, only I have the right to decide when we divorce. And I've banned you citywide. Don't think Sonny will offend me for you.
Mr. Leedy, I'm not as narcissistic as you. Sonny already has a fiancé.
Good that you know. I know this is just Your push and pull game. You married me and cried in front of Grandma. Wasn't it all to stay by my side?
Yeah. The moment I saw you, I was captivated. Knowing you were in a coma, I still married you.
You finally admit you have designs on me. Report to iSuite Group tomorrow. No refusal. This is your punishment for cheating on me.
Xavier is so narcissistic. I have to find a way to divorce him. I've got it.
What are you doing?
We've not divorced yet, so you should fulfill your husband duties.
You wicked woman. Why is it so hot? She's exactly like that woman. Impossible. Jane, how could it be her?
Jane, you finally came.
Pedro.
I wasn't here during the last job fair. If I were, I would have hired you without hesitation. Come, have a seat.
Okay.
Jane, this time, I'm officially inviting you to join the RD office as our formulator. I don't know if you're willing.
About the divorce, I need to plan it longer. I can't go against him now. I do.
Okay.
Answer it. Speaker on.
Hey, Jane. About the job we talked about yesterday. Have you thought about it? I'm sincerely inviting you. I don't want our personal matters to interfere with work. I know you'll be a great perfumer someday. We may not be lovers, but we can be colleagues or friends.
Answer.
Mr. Leedy, why do you seem so close with Jane?
Mr. Sook, don't you know that iSuite Group banned me? If you hire me, it means you're going against Xavier.
I know. But for you, I'm willing.
Sonny, Jane has already joined iSuite. Whether it's at work or in life, she is mine.
Did I just hear that right? The CEO said Jane is his even in personal life?
You.
How? Can't bear to lose him?
No. I joined iSuite voluntarily. I'm fully committed.
Jane, hurry up and sign this. Jane, glad to work with you. Welcome to iSuite.
What are you doing?
Just a friendly hug. Welcoming my alumna.
A handshake is enough. Nice to work with you, Pedro.
Nice to work with you too. Later, bring your ID, diploma, and experience report to me.
Okay, Pedro. Mr. Leedy, is there anything else?
Jane, don't forget, you've married. Don't mess around.
Okay, Mr. Leedy. If there's nothing else, I'll get back to work.
Let me see. You're pregnant?
Yes, Pedro.
I didn't notice. I didn't even know you were married.
Pedro, you have to keep this a secret, especially from Mr. Leedy. I definitely won't let my pregnancy affect my work. I'll give my all to any task assigned to me.
That's fine. I'm not that strict of a boss. Just let me know if you need time off for checkups.
Thank you, Pedro.
What? Jane is pregnant with Xavier's child? No way. This baby can't stay. Mom, what should we do? If Jane gives birth and finds out it's Xavier's, won't we be exposed?
Don't worry. It seems Jane has no idea whose child she's carrying. Yolanda, you have to hurry up. If you get pregnant with Mr. Leedy's child, the position of Mrs. Leedy will be yours.
I'll try my best. I don't believe Mr. Leedy won't be tempted by me.
Mom believes in you.
Come on, Sawars. Today we need to speed up the experiment.
Okay.
Stop right there.
Yolanda, what do you want?
Jane, you're just a lowly employee. How dare you call me by my name? Call me director.
Director of Planning. So what's the matter?
You two are never at your workstations. Are you slacking off? On the company's dime?
We're formulators, unlike your planning department. Staring at computers all day. Or mein job is in the lab. Director of Planning. Don't you even know this basic knowledge?
I'm the director. Of course, I know better than you.
Director, if you're curious about our R&D work, you can ask VP Man. We only follow his arrangements. If there's nothing else, we'll get back to work.
They're still on probation. How dare they be so arrogant? They don't even respect me, the director.
Director Baker, the R&D department is independent and reports directly to VP Man. Besides, I heard Jane and Sawar's search has made big progress and about to succeed soon.
What's VP Man? Is he more powerful than Xavier?
Xavier?
Director Baker, did you dare call Mr. Leedy by his name?
Director Baker, I heard that before you joined, you interviewed new R&D employees. Mr. Leedy must value you a lot, right?
Of course. I've been working here for so long, and I've never seen Mr. Leedy treat anyone so well.
Director Baker, could you be Mr. Leedy's girlfriend? Since you've all guessed it, I won't hide it anymore. Actually, I'm Mr. Leedy's wife.
Mr. Leedy's wife?
Keep it down. I don't want to cause trouble for Xavier. Just call me Director Baker.
Okay, Director Baker. Actually, I've never liked Jane and Sawars. Never. We all work for the same company. How can they disrespect Mrs. Leedy like that?
Jane is deliberately against me. Not long ago, I found out Jane was trying to seduce Xavier. So Jane is the other woman?
How shameless. Director Baker, don't worry. I'll definitely help you get rid of that bitch.
That's right. We won't let that woman succeed.
Thank you.
Jane, you're so talented. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't have discovered such effective ingredients.
You deserve credit too. What's going on? Don't panic, don't panic. Maybe it's a power outage.
Then let's go check it out.
The experiment is only halfway done. Someone has to watch it. Listen, you stay here. I'll go see what's going on.
Okay. Be careful.
Anyone here? The Breaker. Who are you? Help.
You temptress. Love being a homewrecker, huh? Now, we'll punish you.
Help. Help. Someone's coming. Ah, help.
Oh my God, Jane. What happened to you?
It's a good thing you came. Just now, someone cursed and hit me.
Let's find security.
No. The experimental data.
Are you serious? Still thinking about the data? Let's go check the surveillance and catch them.
Take these 2 pots of aloe vera worth $40,000. Then erase all the data. This time, I'll see how they take credit.
Everyone, please stop what you're doing. Yesterday, our colleagues from RD said that the lab was robbed. 2 aloe vera plants worth $40,000 were stolen.
but the lab's surveillance suddenly broke down. Does anyone have any clues?
What do you mean? If R.D. lost something, go look in the lab building. People from planning never go to the lab building.
Exactly. Maybe Jane and her team are trying to shift the blame.
They lost something.
Exactly.
Why are they looking for us? What does it have to do with us?
Don't make false accusations.
We came here to solve the problem, not to point fingers. Those two aloe vera plants are the main ingredients for the company's new product. They're imported and priceless. If they're lost, it will only delay the development of the new product. You guys' work will be delayed too.
It's RD's fault. Don't shift the blame to planning. You lost the ingredients. You pay for them.
Exactly. Why are you looking for us?
You're looking at the high price of the ingredients and want to keep them for yourselves, so you're making up stories to trick us, right?
What nonsense are you spewing? Last night the lab suddenly lost power. Then Jane went out and was attacked. When she came back, the aloe vera was gone.
Do you have any proof?
Last night, security said the surveillance just broke.
Just broke? How is that possible?
She's just making things up.
Why?
Everyone, please calm down. Our RD colleagues are anxious, so let's cooperate with them. If you have any clues, please share them.
I do. This morning I saw Jane sneaking something into her locker. Maybe it was the aloe vera.
You're lying. This morning, I didn't even go near the locker.
Why don't you open the locker to prove your innocence?
Fine, I'll open it. I have a clear conscience.
Wow, it's really in her locker.
What
It's
a
in her
hypocrite.
own locker.
I
How
can't
dare
believe.
she come to us?
Jane, after all this time, you're the real thief.
How could this happen?
Jane, what's going on? Explain yourself.
I didn't put it there.
Don't play dumb.
What's all the commotion? What are you all doing here?
Mr. Man, the lab's aloe vera was found in Jane's locker, but Jane said she never even went near the locker.
I've known Jane for 5 years. I believe she didn't do it.
Mr. Man, is there something going on between you and Jane, so you're helping her? No.
Oh, I see.
It wasn't me.
So that's how it is. Yeah. Jane, so you got into the company by cozying up to Mr. Man.
It was you, Gina. You hit me last night and threw paint on me.
Jane, are you angry because we exposed you? I'll teach you a lesson.
So it was you who bullied my precious Jane.
Hit her. Hit her. She deserves it.
What are you doing?
Xavier, they're saying Jane and Pedro are having an affair. That's why Pedro covered up the aloe vera theft.
What are you talking about? I'm not.
Yes, exactly.
Such a temptress. Shameless.
Hank,
Here.
keep order in the office. Anyone who keeps quarreling or fighting, I'll fire them.
Yes, sir.
Pedro, come to my office.
I didn't expect Mr. Man to be this kind of person.
You have an affair with Jane?
No, I just have a little crush on Jane. It's one-sided.
You're in no position to get involved in this. Just stay here.
Fine.
The thief should get out of the company.
Exactly.
You.
Get out. Get out.
Everyone, stop arguing. Quiet down.
Okay. Stop arguing. Work or not.
What are you arguing about?
Mr. Leedy, we searched the security room and found 2 deleted video backups.
What should I do? I'll be exposed.
So all this was a plot by your planning department.
Director Baker, you have to plead with Mr. Leedy for us.
I didn't tell you to slander Jane like this.
Mrs. Leedy, we only went against Jane for your sake.
What nonsense are you talking about? Yolanda isn't Mr. Leedy's wife?
Director Baker, so you were lying to us. Xavier, explain our relationship to everyone.
Explain what? I don't recall seeing your name on my marriage book.
Xavier actually embarrassed Yolanda in front of so many people. Has he changed his ways?
Hank, what are you waiting for? Fire everyone involved in this workplace bullying. Ban them from Dragton City permanently.
Yes, leave by yourselves.
Mr. Leedy, we were wrong.
Please
Mr.
give us
Leedy.
another chance. Give us
Mr.
another
Leedy.
chance. Please give us another chance. Mr. Leedy, Xavier, don't be angry. I didn't expect them to hate Jane so much.
Director Baker, if you can't manage your subordinates, I think you'll lose your position too.
The truth has finally come to light.
Jane, come to my office for a scolding.
What?
Mr. Leedy. Jane, has everything been explained clearly?
Yeah, Pedro.
Cut the crap and write self-criticism. Briefly describe what happened. Focus on how to prevent this from happening again.
Jane, and my colleague.
Wrong. Should be like this.
What are you doing?
Mr. Leedy, even if you're the CEO, this is workplace harassment.
We're legally married. It's not a big deal, even if I hold her while she writes. Right.
You.
Pedro, are you still here? Are you interested in watching us have a lovers episode?
What? Jane is Mr. Leedy's wife? I'm so sorry. Mr. Leedy, I understand. I was being rude. I'll leave now. I'll leave now.
What's wrong with you? Xavier, you said you wanted to divorce me and marry Yolanda. And now you told everyone. We're married? Okay. I get it. You're deliberately trying to stop me from remarrying, huh?
You still want to remarry? Who will you marry? Your old flame, Sonny? Or have you got your eye on another man?
Let go of me. Whoever I remarry is none of your business. He almost took advantage of me again. Xavier must be sick. Ah.
Jane, why are you so clumsy?
Help me.
I can't carry you. Don't worry. I'll go get someone to help you. Jane, this fall must have cost your baby.
Xavier, help me.
Jane.
Xavier, it hurts so much.
Jane, listen to me. I won't let anything happen to you. Jane. Jane. Doctor, how is Jane?
Both mother and baby are safe. The baby is okay.
The baby? How? I haven't touched Jane. It must be Grandma, who got a fertility doctor to get Jane pregnant with my child. This is strange. Go find out, and ask the fertility doctor if there's anything I need to be aware of.
Okay.
Jane, you're awake. How are you feeling? Any discomfort? Don't worry. The baby is fine.
You know about the baby?
Such a big issue. Why didn't you tell me?
I'm sorry. I can sign the divorce papers right away. I won't let the baby's existence affect you.
About the divorce? Don't mention it again. Since I'm the baby's father, I need to take responsibility and give him a complete family.
But
Mr. Lady, I asked the fertility doctor and confirmed that your wife is 6 weeks pregnant, so it couldn't have been them who helped.
Jane, you're quite something. Tell me, who is the father?
I don't know. I can't tell on Sunny.
Even if you don't tell me, I know. Your old flame, Sunny, right? I was right. You're protecting that child because it's his. You still can't forget Sunny.
No.
You're still protecting your lover. Don't worry. I won't let you snuff it like this. I'll let you watch how you and Sunny's child is taken away.
You wouldn't dare. If the child is gone, I don't want to live either.
Medical termination or surgical termination. Choose one.
You're crazy.
I'll choose for you. Let's go to the operating room.
Let me go. I won't go. I won't go. You can't touch my child.
Hank, arrange for a doctor to perform the procedure immediately.
I won't go. Let
Hurry.
go of me. Grandma, help me. I'm at the People's Hospital. Let me go. No. Let me go.
Stop. I dare you to touch my granddaughter-in-law. Jane.
Grandma.
Oh, Jane. Grandma's here. Don't be afraid.
Grandma, stay out of this.
Why did you get rid of Jane's baby?
I don't even love Jane. She's not worthy of having my child. I don't love her.
How could our family raise such an unfilial child like you? Jane is the one I want as my granddaughter-in-law. I'm begging you, be good to Jane. I want Jane to be happy in our family.
Okay. Grandma, please leave. I'll be good to Jane.
I hope you mean it. If I ever find out you're hurting Jane, I won't let you get away with it. Let's go.
You think with Grandma backing you up, you can just rest easy?
Just now, when Grandma was here, you could have told her, this isn't your baby. Why didn't you?
Being cheated on? You want everyone to know?
I can walk myself.
You think I want to help you?
Hey, Sours babe.
Mr. Leedy!
My pregnancy has been discovered. I might have to leave early.
Jane, you're still thinking of running away with Sunny? Don't even think about it. Starting today, keep an eye on Jane. Report all her movements to me.
Yes, sir. So, The business reception tonight. Should I cancel it for you?
No. Come with me tonight. To the reception.
I'm not going. Shouldn't you take Yolanda with you?
No. Only you are the most suitable.
Fine, I'll go.
Put it on.
What dress is this?
Why aren't you ready yet? Hurry up, we're running out of time. Nice figure. No wonder Sonny is so infatuated with you. Don't you want to show yourself off and seduce men? Tonight, I'll give you free rein.
Xavier, what are you doing?
I'll do whatever I want. You know what happens if you disobey me. Follow me. Get out.
Xavier, you made me wear like this. If I got out of the car, do you know how many peeping toms there'd be?
So, now you're ashamed?
I've always known, okay?
Why weren't you ashamed when you were with that guy? Oh?
Xavier, no matter how much you hate me, I'm still your wife. My embarrassment is your embarrassment.
Mr. Leedy, this way, please. Mr. Leedy is here.
Mr. Leedy, quick. Please have a seat.
Mr. Leedy, hello? This private room seems even more classy now.
Mr. Leedy, please have a seat.
Well, there are seats over there. Maybe I should sit further away. What are you doing?
Nothing.
There are so many people here. Mr. Leedy, there are seats over there. I'll just sit there.
Just sit here. I'm thirsty. Hey, I said I'm thirsty. Didn't you hear me?
What's in your mind? Making me feed you water in public?
Good tea.
The tea served to Mr. Leedy can't be ordinary, can it? If Mr. Leedy likes it, I'll have someone deliver it to your house. Would you like that?
Have a sip. How is it?
It's top quality Longjing tea indeed.
Do you like it?
Xavier is acting so strange. What's he up to? It's all right.
Seems your tea is still lacking something. She doesn't seem to like it. What a pity. If she liked it, you could send it tomorrow. What a pity.
Alas.
This woman is somebody... She's Mr. Leedy's new girlfriend.
Mr. Leedy never had any rumors before. The only news was about his marriage. Could she be Mrs. Leedy?
Impossible. I've met Mrs. Leedy. She doesn't look like this.
It seems Mr. Leedy is revealing his true colors after taking over Leedy Group. Women... just something fun.
Excuse me, everyone. I'll be right back. Is that Miss Yolanda, Mrs. Leedy? Mr. Leedy came to the Courtyard Inn today with a female date. They seemed very close. Yes. Come quickly.
Mr. Leedy, your companion is so gorgeous. And what a figure.
Great figure. Do you think she looks good? They're complimenting you. Nice figure. You can tell even through the coat. You have sharp eyes.
Mr. Leedy's woman can't be bad.
She's even prettier than a movie star.
Mr. Leedy, let me offer you a toast.
I don't drink, but she can drink for me. Go and toast them.
1 second, she's the apple of Mr. Leedy's eye. The next, she's a server.
Mr. Leedy, are you sure? You want me to toast around?
Are you deaf or dumb? Wasn't I clear?
Fine. Fine. Since Mr. Leedy has spoken, I can't not give him face. Excuse me. I think the first toast should go to Mr. Leedy. Any objections?
No objections.
Mr. Leedy, do you want a drink like this? Or a crossed arms toast?
You're quite the player.
Well, since I'm here, I have to work hard. After all, as your woman, it's my duty.
Stop playing pranks. Take care of everyone.
You put me on a pedestal, and then you step on me. I can play this game too. Just you wait.
Could the woman that day be Jane? Is the baby Minette?
Xavier, you came to a business dinner and didn't tell me? I could have joined you.
The night before our wedding, you tied this special knot. Why does Jane have the same one in her bag?
It's the eternity knot. I tied this one. Jane has always liked to take my things.
Oh, I see. Have a seat. What am I disappointed about?
Mr.
I actually
Still,
hoped
let
that
me
the baby
propose a
Jane
toast
is
to you.
carrying is mine.
Mr. Johnson, you must finish this one. Come on, Mr. White. I heard you don't drink beer. Only liquor. I poured you some liquor. Drink up. Want another one?
This one, we'll do a crossed arms toast. Ha ha ha.
For a crossed arms toast, you have to fill it up.
Is that okay, Mr. Leedy? You don't mind, do you?
Why would Mr. Leedy mind? His wife is right in front of him. He brought a date so he could toast us.
Exactly.
He even brought Yolanda to watch the show. Xavier, you're so mean. No problem, Mr. White. Let's just have fun. Cheers.
Well done. Jane, you're such a social butterfly.
Mr. Leedy, I'm representing you after all. Of course, I can't embarrass you.
Right. My reputation depends entirely on you, Jane.
So Jane is just a drinking buddy. Jane is nothing special to Mr. Leedy.
Come on, Mr. White, let's continue.
So smooth, little hands. Mr. Leedy, why don't you give her to me tonight?
Then you should ask if she's willing.
Why wouldn't she be? It's not like it matters who it is. I think Mr. White, when Mr. Ter, right?
Little beauty, coming with me?
Yes, yes, yes. It's your lucky day.
Yes. Why not?
Haha. Okay. Mr. Leedy, did you hear that?
Jane, you're like a fish in water.
Let's continue. Mr. Leedy, was your hand slipped? Waiter, get over here and get Mr. Leedy a new glass. So clueless.
Mr. Leedy,
get out.
Oh, I know. It must be because I haven't been drinking with Mr. Leedy properly. How about this, Mr. Leedy? I'll finish this drink with Mr. White, and then I'll drink with you.
Are you done with your act?
What act? I'm toasting everyone, as Mr. Leedy instructed. Are you not satisfied? Right, Mr. White?
Well, I never thought you could please me so much.
Well, isn't that great? Keep going, Mr. White.
Come here.
Are you leaving? I'm only halfway through my drink. Right, Mr. White? Mr. Leedy, you're hurting me.
You just said you wanted her.
No. That's not it. Mr. Leedy, I had too much to drink and misspoke. Please don't mind, Mr. Leedy.
You dare to covet my woman? Bastard. I asked her to make a toast. That doesn't mean you can touch her.
Mr. Leedy? Mr. Leedy, please give me another chance. It was my fault. I was wrong, Mr. Leedy.
Get out. From now on, I don't want to see this man again.
It's over. Mr. White is finished this time.
Mr. Leedy, what about me? Aren't you going to take me home?
Yolanda, I don't recall inviting you. You can stay if you want, or take a cab home. Do I have to tell you everything?
Mr. Leedy.
Mr. Leedy, are you coming back to the office?
Get lost. Look at how you're dressed. Are you this cheap deep down?
Mr. Leedy, wasn't it you who asked me to wear this dress to entertain them? Isn't this the effect you wanted? I did a good job entertaining them. Aren't you satisfied? You're unreasonable.
Jane, are you sick of living?
Mr. Leedy, you can do it, but you don't let me say it, right?
Who do you think you are, huh? Other men have also seen her like this.
Xavier, I know. You just want to see me helpless and scared, hiding in the corner, afraid to drink. But I just won't let you have your way. Don't underestimate me. I'm no pushover.
I underestimated you. You went to entertain them, but you only drank water. Don't think I don't know.
Then why? Didn't you expose me at that time?
If I exposed you, the one in your belly would be in danger.
Even if you exposed me, I wouldn't be afraid of you. I would tell everyone that I'm your wife. Then, let's see where you'll put your pride. A man makes his own wife entertain guests. What kind of man are you?
What kind of man am I? I'll prove it to you right now.
Xavier, this is in the car. What are you doing?
Playing all innocent? Aren't you good at flirting with other men? Why don't you use those same tricks on your own husband?
Xavier, are you crazy? Is Yolanda not enough for you?
Serve as you right. You should blame yourself for betraying me. All of this is your fault.
Xavier, I'm pregnant. You can't do this to me.
Then let me taste what a pregnant woman tastes like.
Xavier, I admit this pregnancy is my fault. But I have my reasons.
What reasons could you have?
Before I was sold to you as a bride, I was sold once.
By who?
The Baker family.
How dare they? The Leedy family gave them $30 million as a betrothal gift. They were still not satisfied.
They thought you were dying. Marrying you was nothing more than being a good luck charm, but they didn't expect you to wake up suddenly and become the head of the Leedy family. They sold my innocence to someone else for a price and sent me to the wedding. I couldn't even speak clearly at the time, let alone escape. Now you know how I got pregnant.
So, it's the Baker family's fault?
Yes. They sold me like an object, again and again, scheming against me time after time. But why? Do they get to walk free? Why do I have to bear all this suffering alone? Just because I'm an orphan, do I deserve all this?
Really?
If I've told a single lie, then may I, and my unborn child, suffer the consequences.
The rich guy you were with, who is he?
Sonny. That's why I want to cut ties with him. Xavier, I'm not promiscuous. I'm not that kind of woman. I didn't cheat on you.
Mr. Leedy, why are you suddenly at my house? Is it because you and Jane have already divorced and you came to tell me?
In your dreams, Yolanda, Xavier and I are still legally married.
Eunuch, how did you...
Oh, since you found out, I won't hide it. Last night, why are you so rough with me? It's so embarrassing if others see us. Honey, begin la next time. Don't overact.
You made the first move. I was just going along with you.
Jane, it seems like you came home just to show off.
Mr. Leedy, is there something you need today?
The night before my wedding with Jane, you sold her to Sonny, right?
The one who took Jane's virginity was actually Sonny. Mr. Leedy, I'll confess. Did Jane tell you? I understand. Jane resents us. She thinks we were cruel and unjust and unfair to her. But there's another side to this story.
Another side?
Actually, Sonny forced us.
Jane, you don't know how much pressure Mom and Dad were under. On one hand, the Leedys couldn't be offended. On the other hand, the Suk family heir, we didn't dare offend him either.
How did Sonny force you? Tell me.
Mr. Leedy, we weren't after the $30 million dowry. We were thinking that your family's powerful. Jane would have a comfortable life as a wealthy wife. That's why we let her marry you.
Yeah, that marriage was supposed to be mine, but Mom and Dad said Jane was adopted and other rich guys wouldn't want her, so I gave it up.
Right. When Sonny found out Jane was getting married, he asked us to give Jane to him for 2 days. That's impossible. I refused him right away. I knew Sonny and Jane were close in school, but Sonny was engaged and had broken up with Jane already. I thought Sonny might be unwilling to let go. He wanted to have her before she got married. Mr. Suk pressured us. He said that if we didn't agree, he'd take revenge on us and make our lives a living hell. Mr. Leedy, the Baker family is just a small fry. How can we go against Mr. Suk of the Suk family? Besides, he asked Jane privately what she thought of Mr. Suk. She said,
What did she say?
Jane said, Sonny was the only man she's ever truly loved. In the past, they were just not meant to be. Jane, now you know the truth. Even if you hate us, we accept it. But for your own good, you should let go of the baby.
I'm carrying Sonny's baby and living under Xavier's nose, which is why he's annoyed. That's how Yolanda can get ahead. Why would they want me to let go of the baby? Don't worry about me. It's my life, and I'll make my own decisions. No matter who this baby's father is, I'm going to have it. This is my child.
It doesn't have to be Sonny to get you pregnant. If you want a child, we can have one. Letting go of this and having my child is the best choice for you, Jane.
Having your child?
The baby is a Suk. It should be got rid of. As for having another one later, you need to discuss it carefully.
This is my family matter. It's none of your business. Go back to the car and wait for me. Don't even think about doing anything bad. I already know. You pushed Jane down the stairs.
Dad. Mom. How could things turn out like this? Could it be that Jane and Xavier slept together and developed feelings now?
Yolanda, don't worry. It's okay. I will make sure you become Mrs. Leedy. Don't worry.
Jane! I've been looking everywhere for you. Pedro said you went to the hospital earlier. What happened?
Thank you for your concern, Mr. Sook. I'm fine now. Mr. Sook, I'm waiting for someone. You should go and get back to work.
Jane, do you really have to be so cold to me? I came here to tell you that Bella and I have broken off our engagement. Our engagement was a business arrangement. Now I can be with you without any hesitation. Jane, marry me.
Sonny, I'm already married.
Married?
That's right. Jane is married. Her husband is me. Sonny, we have a score to settle.
Xavier, this isn't his fault. You can't believe what my foster parents said. Sonny, leave now. Xavier.
I can let Sonny off, but you'll get rid of his baby.
Xavier, I said this baby is mine and has nothing to do with Sonny. Besides, he doesn't even know I'm pregnant.
Don't tell me. You're going to tell him you're carrying his baby and get back together with him?
Can you please stop pushing me? Do I have to snuff out to end all this?
Jane. Jane. What am I going to do with you?
Say it quickly.
You love her so much. Why don't you just admit the baby is yours? Wouldn't it be perfect for Jane to come back to you, or do you mind that she's married?
She's pregnant?
Besides, they both think the baby is yours. Xavier promised me he would divorce Jane and marry me. So, want to work with me?
You two are back together?
What?
Still playing dumb? Sonny even came to the company to give you flowers.
Jane? Let's start over. I already know about the baby.
Enough, Sonny. Let's talk outside. Sawars, please ask for a leave for me. Come with me.
Jane, everyone knows the baby is mine. You don't want your child to be called illegitimate, do you?
Sonny, even if it's your baby, I won't be with you.
Jane, give me another chance. Xavier is about to divorce you and marry Yolanda.
How do you know?
Of course, Xavier told his friends. Before the wedding, Xavier and Yolanda already had an unforgettable night. And Yolanda is pregnant with his child.
Jane, what is it? Why are you in such a hurry to tell me?
Grandma, my relationship with Xavier isn't what you think. As for the pregnancy, I've been hiding the truth. After I tell you everything, I hope you'll agree to let me and Xavier.
Jane, how can you be the one to say this?
It's okay. I'll tell her.
I'm so confused. What are you two trying to say?
Grandma, actually Xavier and I...
Honey, just stay put in my arms. I'll handle everything else. If you move again, I'll kiss you in front of Grandma. Grandma, you weren't very optimistic about Jane and my relationship. After all, we didn't fall in love naturally. I wasn't very optimistic about this marriage either, but now I've completely changed my mind. Jane is great. She's gentle and caring. Grandma, you found me a good match. Now I like her more and more, and I can't live without her.
I told you. Jane is a good girl. You'll definitely like her.
What the heck? Now's the time for us to get divorced.
Now you want a divorce? Of course I won't make things difficult for you.
Grandma,
Grandma, I'm really looking forward to having a baby with Jane. I'll love our baby very much.
It's a good thing I talked you out of it back then. Look at you two now. So lovey-dovey. Your relationship is great.
Of course. Grandma, you need to take care of yourself. Go back to your room and rest. Go back and rest, okay?
Okay. Good boy. You take good care of my granddaughter-in-law.
Sure.
Xavier, what are you up to? I am tired. I just want a divorce.
This slap wasn't for nothing. A slap for a kiss. Are you sure you still want it? You were so eager to tell Grandma the truth today. Did Sonny send you flowers to propose to you? Did you soften up and finally decide to divorce me and run away with him?
He just came to apologize. He didn't propose. The whole company saw it. I didn't accept his flowers.
Oh, really?
Don't be sarcastic with me. You're no good either. Yolanda is expecting your child. Don't be sarcastic, Xavier. You're no good too. Yolanda is expecting your baby.
Hello, Yolanda, you're pregnant? My.
Xavier, you know,
I'll be right there. I'm going out. I'm going to see Yolanda. I'll take care of things with Yolanda.
Go ahead. No need to tell me.
Jane. Name your price.
what do you mean, Xavier?
Our engagement is off.
Xavier, I'm carrying your child.
That's why you should fill this out. Besides me and my heart, what else do you want? I'll do my best to satisfy you.
Okay, Mr. Leedy, since we're parting ways, let me have one last drink with you. I tampered with all the drinks. Xavier, you minatonit. Once it's done, I'll still have a chance.
So hot. So hot.
Xavier, I can help you.
Xavier, I can help you.
Jane, are you here to take me home?
Xavier, you mistook me for that bitch. I can't mess this up. Yes, Xavier. The night is short, so let's not waste time.
No, Jane. You're still expecting. I can't do this to you. I can't.
It's okay, Xavier. I'm in my second trimester. The baby is stable.
Lately, Jane hasn't been nice to me. Why is she suddenly so passionate? You're not Jane. Jane would never be this nice to me.
Xavier, I am Jane. I've thought it through. I'll be good to you.
Stop. Don't come any closer. Who are you? How dare you trick me?
I didn't trick you, Xavier. Xavier, you must be horny. Don't hold back. Take me. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . .
Yolanda, it's you. You dared to drug me.
No, it wasn't me.
Get out.
What's up, Xavier? Don't rush me. It'll be a while before I can leave the lab.
I'm at the Royal Hotel. Come keep me company.
Oh my god, did someone get revenge on you?
Do you want me dead?
Yes, then I wouldn't have to rush all the way from work to wait on you.
You're so cruel. If my enemies really get me, you're my wife. They won't let you go.
Come on. All done. Satisfied with the bandage, sir?
I'll tell you a secret. I've been drugged. Can you help me out?
Why didn't you say sooner? I can't help you with this.
No one hurt me. I hurt myself. Just to stay sober. Otherwise, tonight, I would have been. But now that you're here, the drug is kicking in.
Calm down. I'll get you some water. It'll help.
I just realized that I love you, Jane. I'd rather hurt myself than touch another woman.
Xavier, look closely. I'm Jane, not your Yolanda.
No. You're my Jane. If you want to keep the baby, then keep it. I won't force you anymore.
Are you out of your mind? Give me your phone. Hey, Hank. Your boss has been drugged. Get over here.
Jane, I want a kiss.
Trying to take advantage of me again? Hank, hurry up. Come save your boss.
Mr. Lady!
Jane.
Take care of your boss. I'm going to work.
Mr. Lady, are you feeling better? Mr. Lady, last night, Yolanda drugged your tea. What do you want to do with her?
Last night, Yolanda and I made a deal. I could forgive her mistakes. I didn't expect her to pull such a trick. Fire her immediately. I sweet will never hire her again.
Okay. Oh, and Mr. Lady, one more thing. We found out that on the night of November 23rd, Sunny and Bella were together all day. So the baby in Jane's belly is most likely not Sunny's.
Arrange a physical exam for all employees. Immediately get the DNA of Jane's fetus and run a citywide match.
Okay, I'll do it now.
That night Jane was sold was also November 23rd. What a coincidence.
All the physical examinations are done. The reports will be out next week.
Thank you, Doctor. It's time for our giveaway. Ice Sweet's first batch of skincare samples is out. Everyone can get a small skincare product.
Also, everyone please record your daily usage. If there are no problems, we'll officially start production.
The RD guys are really efficient.
Jane, it's a good thing our office has you. The first batch of formulas came out smoothly. Your simp is here again. Then I'll get going.
Xavier, was he serious? Or was he joking?
Jane, be with me. Let's start over.
Because Xavier is serious. He doesn't want me to tell Grandma the truth.
Jane, do you agree?
Sonny, why are you here at our company again? Aren't you tired of this?
Sonny, this isn't your SUB group. If you keep coming and going as you please, I'll kick you out.
I happen to be here for a collaboration with you. I dropped by to see Jane.
That's not allowed. If Mr. Leedy finds out, we're both in trouble.
As long as Jane loves me, I'm not afraid, even if I offend Xavier.
Inform everyone to cancel all collaborations with SUB Group. Any company that collaborates with SUB Group will be blacklisted by our group.
Yes, sir.
Jane, how dare you accept flowers from your ex?
What flowers?
Sonny gave them to you. Jane, why have you been so distracted all day? The first formula is complete. Shouldn't you be happy?
I am happy. I'm just struggling with getting a divorce. Divorce. Not divorce. Divorce. Not divorce. Divorce. Not divorce. Divorce. Xavier. Mr. Leedy.
Bring them up.
Jane, these are from Mr. Leedy. He sent you these roses, passion flowers.
Jane, Mr. Leedy also sent you these roses.
And these lilies. Happy marriage.
Is Mr. Leedy going to announce that?
Well?
Don't you like these flowers, Mrs. Leedy?
What? Jane is actually Mr. Leedy's wife.
Okay, my wife is blushing. Back to work, everyone. Jane, you don't need to accept flowers from random guys. What do you want? I'll give you.
Don't tell me you're doing this because Sonny gave me flowers. That was an accident. And I didn't agree to his request.
Are you not satisfied with these flowers?
No.
I've already bought the biggest flower shop in Dragton. From now on, you're the real owner. What flowers do you want? You can choose whatever you want.
Are you possessed or something? Why are you so obsessed with flowers today?
Can't you tell? I'm pursuing you. That night, everything I said to you was true. Jane, please don't leave me. I want to continue this marriage with you. I want us to live well.
Do you really not mind that the baby isn't yours?
I don't mind. If you're worried about Yolanda, I've kicked her out. As for her baby, if you don't like it, I can ask her to get rid of it.
How could I do that? I'm a mother myself. I couldn't bear to get rid of my own child. How could I ask Yolanda to give up hers? Let's just stick to the original plan and get a divorce.
Jane, I'll give you time to think about it, okay?
Mr. Leedy. Mr. Leedy, our Ice Sweet luxury skincare set is about to launch. The marketing department has chosen this packaging. Are you satisfied with it?
Yes. The eternity knot.
Yes.
Yolanda?
Yolanda doesn't know anything. Jane tied this. I still haven't learned how to do it. Jane, the team was worried you'd be overworked, so they decided to only include the eternity knot with the luxury set.
Okay.
I'll leave these eternity knots to you then.
This. On the night of November 23rd, did you eop that jerk's hands with an eternity knot to stop him?
How did you know?
It was me.
Mr. Leedy, we've found that the fetus is a 99.9% DNA match with you.
My baby is.
It's Mr. Leedy's, so we've been deceived by the bakers all along. Yolanda was never pregnant.
Mom, what do we do? We fucked up everything.
What do we do?
Don't panic. We haven't been exposed yet.
But...
I have a bad feeling about this.
Mom...
Honey, are they here to arrest us?
Calm down. Now, we have to stay calm.
You're suspected of fraud. Please come with us.
Xavier, I've changed my mind. Let's not get divorced, okay?
Okay, let's get back together. I'll love you and our baby very much.